Hey, Angela. How are you?
Hey, Kathy.
Debbie should be in here shortly.
Okay, I was trying to make sure you can hear me.
I can. And
Okay.
I've got the caption turned on for me, so,
Okay.
and for anybody else that can't hear.
Okay. Oh.
Last time we only had like 2 people in the meeting. Aside from me, it was like 4 total with me, Debbie, and 2 other people. But she said, like, let's do this once a month. I'm like, okay.
All you can do is offer.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Hi, Ursula.
Hello, how's everyone?
Hi.
Great. You?
I'm fine, thanks.
Wow, people are joining. This is wonderful.
Mhm.
When we've had so many new people join, I thought, they could benefit from this,
Right.
Now's the time to ask questions.
Exactly.
The day just flew by for me. Did it for you?
Oh, yeah, I had several meetings today, so it's been a busy day.
I'm going to the Miracle League game on Saturday night to do the from 5 to 7. That's the
Oh.
time I picked.
Okay, so I'm doing, I need my time because
That's okay, Mom.
I'm
Hi, how
doing
are you?
the 8th that morning.
Can I hear me? Hold on.
Yeah, and Miss Carol called me today and when and just gave me the what's up and what to expect and all that. And she said that she set up at under a pavilion, so you don't
Right.
have to have a tent.
Right.
And it was a picnic table. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. She said, but you can't pull your car up to it, so make sure you got your wagon. I'm like, no problem.
Yeah.
She said it took her 2 trips.
Okay.
So at least I know what to expect. And that was
Right.
very sweet of her to call me like that. I really appreciated it.
Yeah.
I wonder where Miss Debbie is. Maybe there's Erica.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Great, great, great.
Waiting on Miss Debbie to get in here.
Circle's main focus is drugs and extortion. He started drug trafficking a
Let me
couple
shoot
years
her a
ago.
message.
How close to opening a grand jury?
It's hard to say, but we have made a lot of progress in the last couple months.
My CI called William Franco wants to get in the fentanyl business, and a new angle. We're trying to set up a deal for 10 kilos. You got a CI on the inside. Why don't we use him to solve the murder? Nope. My CI, too risky. He's too green. Besides, our angle is on the drugs. I have this kid sniffing around about a murder. He's going to be made in 10 seconds. We don't have to have him say a word. Plant a wire. Look, Sirenko and his crew have been edgy.
Need to mute.
You're knocking on their door. It didn't help matters. Now,
I think they muted themselves. I just sent her a message to see if she was joining. I'm sure she will. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
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 So I'm going to go ahead and I guess just get started. Does anyone have any questions that you need to ask that some of us might be able to answer?
Not so far, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry. I don't think I'm.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hello.
Cheryl. Hi, Ursula. Hi,
Hi.
Kathy. Thank you for the invite.
Hi.
Debbie said she will be joining us, so she'll be in here shortly.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Roxanne.
Kathy, can you explain? I have some new team members. I used to sell Scentsy back in the day, so a lot of things are new and updated for me as
Oh,
well.
right.
Can you just review the when you have the hostess rewards, you don't have to get to a $500 party to necessarily give people credit for the hostess rewards kit. It's 10% or whatever that's for.
I believe when you hit $200, that
Mhm.
that kit will be available for $59.
Hey guys,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I'm
And
late.
anywhere between, hey Debbie, I was just explaining to them about host rewards and when the kit is available. And is it not available when you hit $200 in sales before tax and shipping charges are added on? Or is it at 201?
It's 200.
It's 200. So when it hits 200, it's available for $59. And so then as you go up in sales, the
Mhm.
dollar amount will go down. So if they were to hit $500 in sales, they would get it for no out-of-pocket expense.
But up
Okay.
until then, it's 10% of the value, right? So if it's a $200 party, that should be like $20 off of the $59 cost, right?
I would have to
Yes, that's
send you
right.
the
Because
host
yeah,
rewards. Is that
that's
right,
right.
Debbie?
That's right. Because what happens, you get $20 in host credit. The kit is 59. You subtract $20 from that. But then you got to
Okay.
work. Then you got to also factor in that shipping cost of
Mhm.
$10.
That's a good question.
So when you get enough credit, say like the $500 party is $75 credit, and I think 3/2 off. When you get to that amount, is it the shipping free?
No, I don't believe
Yes,
it
yes.
is. Is it?
It's free. It's free
Okay.
if everything's
It
coming
is?
to the
Okay.
same address. If all orders are coming to the same address. If you have online orders going to different places, then no, the shipping is not free for the
Okay.
kit.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. So
And don't
shipping and
forget about
taxes.
that perpetual reward. That's an additional half off.
Yeah, that comes to now because I did watch the video that Debbie sent me, and I actually did a live tonight featuring, a new box opening because I was like, what did I get a box for? UPS. And then I'm like, oh my God, this is from one of my team members that joined with that $59 hostess credit. So whatever was left over, cash value or, hostess, spending value plus my 3/2 off order. So that was really cool.
Yeah. It
And I have an event Saturday. So, hey, I got a box of stuff that's going to be 100% profit because remember 50%. And then when I, add the regular price, that's 100% plus whatever I got half off. So that is a cool, guys. This is I have some new teamies. This is one of the reasons you want to do it because things are opening back up. People are doing events and having housewarming or sniff and sips at a coffee shop. So you'll have inventory and you'll be having new team members. So this is how we build.
That's right. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, that host reward kit is everything. I got a girl that I met online some kind of way. She was a referral. She placed an order. She lives in another state. She placed an order with me, and I always offered a kit with everybody every time. So she was hesitant at first. So now she messaged me and said, "Okay, How do I do it? I just added her to Team Traveling Sense, so I'm gonna sign her up in a few minutes. So
Mhm.
don't ever stop asking. Ask everybody all the time.
So here's something amazing that happened to me today, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I mean, you just never know. I actually had a post out there because you can tell I need a trim, I need my hair shaped up. And I have been going to one of those generic franchises, and I want to go somewhere to get it done right. And so I put a post out there on Facebook. Does anybody, any of my neighborhood peeps have anywhere that you can, that you would suggest? And one of the ladies suggested a place that's 5 minutes down the road from me. And so then I went to my chat to private message her to get the person's information. And I saw where I had messaged her at the end of 2021, you guys, and she was asking me about scents. Well, I let her know right then. Of course, it's private message. I said, hey, I just want to let you know that if you're still interested in getting any wax or anything, I do keep some on hand. And so that was okay to say because it was by private message. And she's like, oh, yes, I'm definitely going to hit you back up. And so I'm going to continue building that relationship with her. And so I just thought that was amazing. I wanted to share because you never know.
Right.
That's right.
Great job. Any more questions, guys? We are so open to hear what concerns you may have, what struggles you may face.
Could you explain more in detail regarding the whole thing with the cash and carry in regards to retail establishments?
Okay, with that, you cannot do cash and carry. Now, you want to go into your workstation and read the standards on that, but you cannot do cash and carry in retail establishments. You can have a display to take orders, book parties, but you cannot do cash and carry. You can't do. Now, what's considered retail would be beauty salons, malls, department stores, those type of places, but go to the standards and look to see. If it's going to be something like a home show or boat show, those you can do cash and carry.
I mean, for example, I had an event at the Galleria a little while back, and I had one of every out of our each category that we sell on display. And so I could take orders and recruit and talk to people about Scentsy and add people to my VIP group and let them smell what I had, my testers and whatnot, but I couldn't do any cash and carry.
What
Okay.
about at a car dealership? Because sometimes they'll let vendors come to a car dealership. Is that considered a retail too?
That's still considered retail. So
Okay.
there's still a lot of advantages to doing those because again, you get a QR code so you can direct people to your VIP group. Have do drawings so you can collect their information. So there's a lot of advantages. To be honest, it's kind of better advantage because you get to talk to people. Like when you're doing a lot of cash and carry and it's real busy, you don't have the time to have the conversation. So you have the time to have those conversations with people. And that's what it's all about. It's about face-to-face. Think of it this way. It's a face-to-face way to advertise your business because you can do demonstrations. You got hands-on, they can smell, touch, and feel versus you putting yourself in an ad somewhere in a book where they can't touch, feel, or smell you. So it's a great way to do it either way. It's a great thing to do it either way.
And also, if you are doing an event, and I know that Debbie has told me, stand up, don't just sit back, stand up. So I feel like you're more approachable that way, and people will walk up to you and you can talk to them.
We learned that in
better.
paparazzi, be standing up
But
at
if
all
you're just
times.
sitting in that chair on your phone, you're not very approachable.
Right.
And do selfies at your events. That's what we start doing. Take your product,
yes.
pick it up, and do selfies. And you can post those at a later time. Those go over so well. So just take advantage. You can't not. Now, if you're doing an event where there's no cash and carry, you can go live with that. But you can't go live with the cash and carry.
Okay.
So if you have your own, like a
home party event, you can have a display and you can do cash and carry?
That would be considered an
Yes.
open house, and I believe you can, yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
most
you can do,
definitely.
you can at your home, right?
Yes.
But you can't go out there on Facebook and say, oh, I got this stuff at my house, come by. You cannot do that. You can do it privately, but yes, you can do cash and carry at your home.
Okay, thank you.
So I have a question. If we are gonna do an event, well, not an event, but like a sip and sniff at home, we should all automatically be private messaging people. Don't put it out where everyone can see.
Now you can say on Facebook that you're having one, but you can't say, look, I got this stuff over here that you can buy. But you can
Okay.
do that part you can do privately. Now you can even do something like this on Facebook. You can say, let's say you have some inventory that you want to get rid of. You can say, message me to ask me about my personal specials. You can do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, send them a message and tell them what you have.
What do you recommend for someone that's not really into social media? What's the best way?
That's going to be hard. I mean, I can put it this way. When I started Scentsy, I was not really on social media, and it was hard. Our footwork is hard because I was out there literally knocking on doors. I was going to hair salons. I was going, because one, they can't get the training. I tell them, if you don't do anything else, you need to be out there on Teen Travel Sense so you can get the training, be in the know. Because if you're not in the know, you're not going to be successful. So I guess the thing I would ask somebody that's not on social media, why did you join? What's your purpose? What are you trying to achieve? Because if they're trying to achieve, making money, they need to be on social media. But if they're just in it just to get the discounts, that's okay that they're not. But if they want to take it up to another notch, they need to be on social media.
Okay.
So I don't know any other way. I'm sorry.
Now you can also have Zoom parties,
Oh, yeah.
and yeah. So that's a good way for a lot of people who just don't want to be on Facebook, a Zoom party.
I've heard of those, Lydia. I have
Okay,
not
that's a good
personally
idea.
had one, but I've heard that they can be very successful.
Well, my friend Ursula, she is she was in my downline from another well-known jewelry company, and she always did Zoom parties, and they were a hit. She was like the Zoom party queen.
Amazing. Cool.
Now, see, with those, you can list what you have. You can showcase what you got on that because that's considered kind of private. Because
Yeah.
they have to get a private invitation, so you can do it that way.
Okay, that
Oh, that
sounds
gets my
good.
mind going right there. Thank you, Lydia.
Lydia is on fire with 5 new team members. Way to go, girl.
I'm trying, okay, I'm trying to get them, I'm working with them now. I got some to work with tonight so I can get them up with their back office, have a party in their workstation and to help them get certified. So what's going on with this thing I'm hearing about, what they call this, a tap party or a click party? Anybody know how that works?
What's that again? I haven't heard of that one.
What they call it, like a click party or tap party, where you put in the links in a group or something. Anybody familiar with that?
That's
you
like
talking about
Lydia. That's like what we did in the jewelry thing, like a messenger party.
Oh, I thought it was like that thing
Okay.
that Jackie Duran had showed on YouTube. It's a click and scroll.
Oh, I
something on
thought it was like a
Canva.
messenger
Oh, I've got
party.
to watch that one. I love Jackie Duran. She's amazing.
Yeah, Jackie Duran I just saw it maybe last week. And
Oh,
she
I'm gonna have to go watch that.
she actually shows you how to do it, how to add the items because it is using Canva. So she tells you exactly, it shows you exactly how to do it.
Oh, I think I remember that. That's amazing.
I think Erica actually, if I'm correct, I think Erica kind of did something like that as well.
Erica who?
I don't know.
Okay, did you guys watch those boss up videos from the training the other day?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Because I would encourage you, if you have not, I would encourage you to, because I learned some things myself from that. One, thing that stood out to me were those block parties. Did you all hear? I cannot remember which consultant talked about block parties. Did you guys hear that about the block parties?
I've got to go back and watch those, and I know Debbie told me to, and I just haven't had a chance yet. Gotta
Guys,
watch
you
it
need to
tonight.
go watch, right? Go watch those boss up
Actually,
videos.
I don't
I've
remember
learned.
her name, but she does have a group on Facebook, Miss Debbie. She has a group on Facebook. It talks all about block parties. It gives you the know-how and the verbiage that you can use when
Wow.
hosting a block party. But yes, she herself has a group on Facebook for the block parties.
Yeah, those are great. You know how when we do those Facebook parties, I know I got overwhelmed a few times because if you're opening multiple groups and you're having to post here, you're having to post there. But with the block party, she was talking about how you can host multiple parties in one place for multiple hosts. I mean, I thought that was everything. You know, you take 1 week out of a month and you can have up to 4 or 5 hosts in one place, and you're posting it all in one place. That is like everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. So guys, please.
So Erica had a question. She wanted us to share different types of host parties. So we've talked about Facebook parties, messenger parties, Zoom parties, and then the click and scroll parties and block parties. What else is out there, Debbie? I think Debbie may have, I think she'll be joining back. I think she lost her signal. But any guys, what else is out there aside from those things that I have named?
Couch parties.
And sit and sniff. I can't wait for things to just for people to want. I want to do those so bad. I have
Well, I've heard of
I've got
those.
oil testers and everything. I copied Debbie and made some oil testers out of all the current oils that we have, and
I know there's the
share 'em.
those sit and sips are another form of party, I believe.
Mhm. But I mean, you can make anything a party. I mean, even shopping links, Erica. You know, ask people if they want a shopping link that they can earn free and have price rewards with that. You know, it's getting close to Christmas and the holidays, and people will be wanting to shop, and so shopping links are amazing. And you know, and they can earn free and half price rewards with that. So I've been trying to push those lately. We were talking about the different kinds of parties, and now I just threw in shopping links in there.
Couch parties are magical. So
Oh yeah,
guys,
couch parties.
you want to get those pouch parties out there because that's easy. All you have to do is get some old testers and put in there, or either make some samples to place in there, a couple of catalogs and a couple of order forms, just using like a little pencil bag. You want a party. Now, what I've done, I'm going to flip my camera around so you guys can see this. So I have all of these parties in my workstation. Let's see if I can turn it around. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's crazy. Okay, anyway, I don't think you can see it. I have a lot of parties in my workstation right now. I'm going to read them off to you. One party is called New Customers Order Here. One party is called Repeat Customers Order Here. One party says Shop Here. One says Website Order Shop Here. Another one says Clearance Sales Shop Here. One says Shop Here. Another one. No Party Shop Here. Flash Sale Shop Here. So you want to come up with some names like that so people can be directed to shop on that link. And you don't want to close a party without a new team member. That's the goal. So this is going to help them find a party. And I rarely get people shopping on my website not choosing a party because I got so many out there. So it's nothing, but make sure you keep your parties open for at least 90 days. But the goal is to always have somebody to join with that party.
That's how you grow.
Okay.
It's true.
I have a question. I was wondering, because I've heard about mystery, what it's like the mystery link or the mystery,
A mystery host.
yes, the mystery host. Has have they been successful, or do you know? I'm not quite sure how do I word it? I guess just have they been successful enough, because I haven't heard very much about it. I've only heard like maybe one other person talk about it, but they didn't really elaborate on exactly the ins and outs.
YouTube.
What Debbie
Oh,
said, I
YouTube.
don't have any knowledge with that top
Yes,
party, but
YouTube.
YouTube is your friend.
If you think it, somebody else has thought it and they made a YouTube video out of it.
Also, guys, remember to do your version of of a room spray in the commode. That I still get orders from people that little segment I did caught their attention, and that had orders and returning orders for other products. So
Mhm.
that led to people trying other things when I suggested it. So get in there when you get your can of room spray, go in the bathroom, spray it 3, do it, because I made good money.
I do it. And I have I work at a local hospital, and I have a fragrance flower on my desk, and I've gotten orders from that. So that's, and I've got a tester. I ordered an extra testers in every scent that the fragrance flower comes in. So if someone says, oh, what's that scent? Or do you have any other scents? I can automatically have my little bowl full of the testers that all of the fragrance flowers come in. I mean, you know what I mean? So, any other questions?
Also, Scentsy Fresh is good for people that live in a home with people that are smokers. This is good for getting the smoke scent out of fabrics and clothes.
That's nice. You see me right here. I've got my Scentsy Fresh, and it's odor out the best.
What does it smell like, Kathy? I want to leave. I don't want to open this because this is a gift for my son.
It smells kind of citrusy, actually, and but not in an overpowering way. But this really works well with for people that smoke or have pets, and you can just spray, like you said, spray it on the fabric, the drapes. I'm spraying it on my bed cover because I'm sitting in here, and it's great. It's amazing.
Yeah, I have the
light
the
citrusy
pink
smell.
the pink cotton one. That's the one I just got, the pink cotton one.
Wow.
Of the Scentsy Fresh.
Was the pink
Mhm.
cotton one good?
Yes, I love this smell. I'm a very floral kind of person.
Heck, I want one in every scent now.
Yeah, I really like it.
Do they have anything in lavender? Because lavender relaxes, and I'm going to start promoting that for people to spray on their sheets. Did they have anything lavender? Can anybody remember?
I can't remember if I saw it.
Not at this time, but when the spring summer catalog comes out, they may then, because that's more of a spring summer scent.
Wow, lavender is so good
They
for
may.
relaxing.
I mean, we don't know what they're going to come out with, but I know they had quite a few lavender scents in the wax and different things in the last catalog. So I hope they do, because I love lavender. That's one of
That
my
would be
favorite
great
scents.
to put on your bed linens, especially at night or when you need to relax.
Mhm.
That's a very calming
yeah.
scent, lavender. That would be great in
Mhm.
Scentsy Fresh.
I'm in the right business apparently, so I love anything that smells good.
Kathy, can you share any tips on how to get your VIP groups popping? Mine is on life support.
Mhm.
Well, there's actually something, I'll have to look for it and I can share it after the meeting. Because I don't have my thumb drives at work with all my Scentsy stuff is on it, but there's something in the workstation that tells you different things to post, you know, like post 40% Scentsy or 30% Scentsy, 20% interactive, and you know, just different percentages to post and just kind of blend it. Because if you just post about Scentsy in your VIP group, people's eyes are going to glaze over. They're going to get bored. So you want to do something to liven it up. You know, I've been posting a lot of funny stuff in my group lately. Post what you had for dinner. Ask a question like, I need to get my hair shaped up. Actually, I put that on my personal page, but I need to get my hair shaped up. Does anyone, you know where I can go, or what color should I do my hair in, or my nails, or, you know, just anything that where the person is making a connection with you. So, but I'll find that document, and just, you know, you just don't want to just post about Scentsy. I hope that helps.
Yeah, I think interactive
It does.
posts are beneficial, but to me, it's always the same people who may answer it. You know, you can see how many people see the post, but only so many will comment on it.
Yeah, but now, see, people they may not comment, they may not like your post, but they see it. You know, they're seeing it. They may not say anything, and it may go on and on and on, and then all of a sudden, this person may order out of the blue. It happens. And I don't like to use that tag at everyone, because I think that annoys people. You know, I will do it like if something important is coming up. I would do that maybe once, not very often. Because you don't want to annoy people. They'll leave your group and
Right.
Oh
but
yeah.
one of the things that Debbie brought up and is the QR code. If you are out in public, and let me show you. I don't know if you see this. Can you see the QR code on my phone?
Yes.
That goes straight. If somebody were to use their camera and you know, hold their camera,
It goes straight
over
to your website.
over my QR code, it'll take them directly to my customer VIP group on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And then they're my captive. Well, you know, it's just, I'm being silly, but see, it's better to use for your QR code to link to your VIP group than your website, because if they're in your group, they're going to see, you know, what you're posting and stuff about Scentsy, and so that'll be of interest to them, rather than making a one-time order and then they lose your information. Does that make sense? So
Yeah, which app, which platform is that we could, is it Linktree where you can have all of your things on one QR code?
It is.
Would you recommend that one, or just one straight for the group?
We do have some SSD superstar directors and star directors that use it. I personally don't, but I'm kind of low on the totem pole, so but there are people out there that are using it. It's just a personal preference, I believe.
I actually use the Linktree, and I use it because on Instagram, it doesn't allow you to put a like your business website, but it does allow you to have the Linktree in your bio. So that's why I have the Linktree, but it shows you your the views of how many people are stopping and looking at your like clicking on the certain links that you have under your link tree. It shows you the people that are going or your traffic that's coming through.
That's amazing, Roxanne, because the link I have on there is to my website. And if I use Linktree, oh, that's a very good idea. I never thought about that.
At Roxanne, when they scan your QR code that has all the link tree, how does it look? You see all of the links, or how does it look once it's scanned coming from Linktree?
That's what I did. No. Sam's a good person. Alicia, she loves me.
Let me see if I can turn my camera around. Actually, no, it doesn't give me that option. Oops. But
She's going to prison for.
or you know what, it does. Oh well. Hold on. Oops. Sorry for the mess. Oh, here it goes. I think I figured it out. Can you guys see what I'm doing on my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you click on Linktree, sorry, it's just loading. But and this is what mine looks like. Although I do have to change the hocus pocus, make changes to it, but it does allow you to add as many as you want, and then it will, like I have the Instagram, I have my VIP, and then it has the Scentsy, and then when we had the Disney Suite and the Hocus Pocus, and it'll automatically take them to it, and it'll pop up when they click on it. I don't know if you guys were able to. Was that helpful in any way?
I didn't see anything but your pretty face.
Same.
These days, he hosts a podcast and he's got a brand new book coming out. It's called Revenge of Donald Trump, Department of Justice against his critics. Michael, Donald Trump's financial misdeeds are not live here in New York. Taylor Bryan, for example, wrote a book about Donald Trump, who basically was saying that he was worth 5 to 6 billion.
Well, I apologize. I was trying to get it to go on, but I guess it's not wanting to cooperate. And Zoom doesn't allow a screenshot, so but it does give you the option to add as many links as you like, and when they click on your QR code, or they open up the link, it'll show the different tabs. And I have the free version of Linktree.
Can you post a link to Linktree if you know it in the comments, please?
Oh yes, ma'am. Let me go here. And when they when you're doing your link tree, if that's the route that you want to go, you're able to design it and customize it, and it's still all they have a paid version, but like I said, I use the free version.
Inflates his assets for the purpose of net worth, deflates it in terms of reducing on those assets. Nothing else to say. It is what it is. This is what Donald Trump is all about. As I stated in the opening of my oversight committee testimony, he's a fraud, he's a con man, he's a cheat. That's who he is. Let me ask you this, because I will have this question in my head for a really long time about you. Why did you stay so long? Knowing that you were his enforcer, you were trying to make sure that he was safe legally.
Okay, I added it to the chat, so if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, you're more than welcome to. Just go ahead and click in it, and it'll show you exactly what I have up.
Oh, that's so neat.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Oh, Roxanne, you've given me a wonderful idea. Thank you. You know, we learn. I learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
Why I'm I'm glad I'm able to help some, because I know in there I have to remove or update some of the things that are on there, but for the most part I know that it does. You're able to see the traffic coming through and exactly what they're clicking on or what catches their eye.
With the free version, that you get that.
They don't retract it. Click on so-and-so law firm, and let's file a lawsuit. Let's do what we have to do. Because
Roxanne, do you get that the traffic information with the free version? Is that what you were saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
That's good information.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that we've run a little bit long. So that, it's 11 after 8. So I want to start wrapping it up. Does anyone else have any other questions that they have pressing that they really need an answer for right now?
Nope.
Anyone? Okay. So this is recorded, and I will put this in the after I get the recording back from Zoom and everything, I'll load it to YouTube, and then I will put the link in Team Traveling Sense tomorrow morning. So this has been an amazing turnout. I'm very happy that we had everyone here that had because there was only a few of us last time, and I was like, oh, but Debbie's like, well, you know, and it, you know, maybe people weren't aware, or you know, but so we're going to do this once a month.
Okay.
We have a Q&A once a month. So, but of course, you know, if you have any questions between now and then, feel free to shoot any of us a you know, a PM, a private message or whatever, or, you know, because we're here to help. We want everyone to be successful. And I hope everyone has a very blessed evening.
You too, and thank you.
And I'm going to go watch Jackie Duran and then Bossed Up videos. All right,
Have a good
ladies,
night.
have a good evening.
Have
And
a good
You too.
evening.
Good
see
night.
you guys later.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.